I'll be reacting to Orient episode 1. I'll be watching it off of Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting off my reaction in 1-0 go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped up for this. The country of Hinomoto. Okay, I'm already digging the art style with like the super thick black outlines. I'm assuming something evil is gonna come from there because with the epic music, or who knows? Maybe it's gonna be something. Whoa! I guess I was on the money then. I mean, with music like that, it couldn't have been anything good appearing from the sky. That's for sure. Now this is how you can establish a mood right here. I'm mentioning this because I was seeing the oh man, I'm already hyped. Speaking of which, I kind of like the character design of the main character, but this is how you present a conflict, not the way you do in the Land of Leadall. Which don't get me wrong, I thought the Land of Leadall episode was okay, but here I like how when they mention the conflict that's been going down a while, they also have striking visuals to give it to accompany the dialogue, which is how you should do it. Okay, the blondie looks like the super serious type that just gets shit done. I like his character design though. Okay. Yeah, that looks like it hurts. All those spikes coming from his body. Ooh. Okay. The open animation looks nice now. The fights, well, if at the very least the key fight scenes can look that good, then okay. This series will be a damn awesome delight. I wonder if that bit where the voice touching his heart is implying that our main character is going to have a semi-dark past. Seems like it because usually in anime when you... Really? The episode sucks, Spirit Chaser? Huh. I wonder why it's being hyped up then. Well, look at the bright side. If the episode's bad, then it could be a fun train wreck to watch too. That's how I look at it. If an anime is good, it'll be fun. But if it's bad, it'll also be fun. It's when an anime is mediocre when it's fucked. At least for me. Yeah, because remember Spirit, I remember Anime at OG and Spiral Map praising it. And some of my other reaction videos, they were praising this. Minor training school. You know, I actually kind of like bits like this because at least it'll show off why the pro tag is strong. So I actually don't mind simple things like characters using pickaxes to actually mine things. Because while it may be simple, it'll at the very least show off why he's got some strength. Because some animes don't bother doing that. And already the fact that they're mentioning that he's a prodigy is going to at the very least show off that he's got more strength than the base person his age. Yo, what's all that? Oh, okay. Hmm. Then I wonder what's the shape being thrown towards the Bushi then. I wonder if his blonde hair. haired man, blonde haired boy is part of the Bushi. I gotta admit, the action choreography is actually not that bad when it comes to the training bits. No, that's pretty adorable. I mean, yeah, it just means playing it safe if you're just poking around. The thing is, though, since when do boys like taking breaks, though? Man, it just means the Bush has got balls to be doing something like that. Okay, and even though this is an exposition dump here, it's natural exposition dump because it's natural that he explain these information calmly to children, since children are just plain canvases that soak information like sponges. It's natural to present information to characters when they're younger, while also making the exposition dumps as natural as possible too. So I'll give credit to the episode there. Oh, that's why he was offended when it came to there being shade hurled towards the Bushi. Then that explains a lot. My guess this ain't gonna be that easy at all. Because usually when you get older, idealistic perspectives just fall apart sometimes, unfortunate as it may be. Yo, talk about the thirst from them youngins. That he's gonna want to be a Bushy. He couldn't say it. Ah, but hey, you know what? It might be better that he doesn't mention his actual dream because it'll make his life more inconvenient. It's best that if he becomes a Bushi, he surprises everyone once he's an actual Bushi, you know? I don't think you should mention that early because that's just playing your cards a bit too soon. He's young. I understand why he'd want to say it, but I think it's best that he's saying nothing. I know I've heard this guy's voice in another anime though. When it comes to Masashi's voice actor, I know I've heard his voice in another anime. I'll have to check my anime list later. Hope they can show off his blonde friend in this episode because he looked cool, and he looks cool in the opening. Or at least finally there's a name to associate with the man. I could see why Kojo would probably be pissed, though, considering, from his perspective, our boy's probably just wasting his time being a minor. Oh. The thing is, if Kojo don't want to do it, would the boy, would his friend want to do it, though? I wonder if he's going to get. Oh! Oh, shit. Okay, that explains quite a bit then. Okay, I can see where Kojiro's coming from because our boy couldn't say it in the classroom that he wants to be a Bushi. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna bring that shit up. I kind of like this, and now gives extra gravitas to the bit where a boy couldn't mention his actual dream. Yeah, this dude has no counterattack against that, unfortunately. He's got a fucking point. And again, I'm as rough as that is, Kojiro's right. Musashi's words will only have weight if he would have said he wanted to be a Bushin from the classroom. But I kind of like this too, though, because it shows you how much Kojiro does care about Musashi, though. The thing is, though, in him doing that, he ironically pushed our boy closer to the path of being a Bushi, though. That's my guess. Okay, those people want to be a dick about things. Holy shit. I kind of like how this we're seeing the downsides of him carrying his katana all the time, though. What? The fuck does he have to wear that for? Holy shit. And that's terrible. The way they treated him when he was a freaking child, too. That is just fucking cruelty. Oh, that's so sweet. Like, considers him a brother. That's actually kind of cute, if you ask me. Huh. I just wonder what type of crazy shit Musashi did, though. But yeah, at the very least, he looks like he's got to face a conviction, though, so that's a start. I mean, with Musashi's actions in the first bit of the episode, I'm not going to blame Kojiro. Hell, if I was in Musashi's spot, I wouldn't even be pissed at him because deep down I'd be like, oh, fuck, he's right. At least that's what I'd be saying. Well, I get the feeling there's going to be some kind of twist here, though. Damn! Well, talk about massive amounts of escalation here. It kind of makes me wonder, though, with all these miners, how are they? Okay, I gotta question the script of the episode because considering that there's a lot of miners, how is this type of information not spread that miners have been lied to? It doesn't make sense when you look at it at a narrative standpoint. With all the miners missing, you would think that people would start questioning, hey, whatever happened to all those miners that were trained their whole lives? At least how I perceive it. So at least here already, the script of the episode is already having a few flaws here. If you really break it down logically. As to like, how would no one even notice this issue in the first place? Is my biggest question. And saying that, I like the soundtrack though. Like dun dun dun, dun, like you can tell there was effort put in the music. And it's not like the episode doesn't have any upsets. I think Kojiro was a pretty nice character, if you ask me. I like him. He's thinking about his dream. The thing is, though, it's not up to him, though, because Musashi wants to fight. That's the thing. He's going to see how seriously our boy took the training. Mm-hmm. I kind of like moments like this because at the very least it shows you that Musashi, even with the odds are against him, he still keeps on fighting. So I do like this. Because in some anime, when you have characters fight, they sometimes start out by fighting with a lot of power and you never see him go through adversity. I like how here we see Musashi go through some legitimate adversity. Hey, I like this. At least Musashi is actually self-aware. And saying that, yeah, the animators could have probably done a better job with animating the action. But hey, the first step to growth is self-awareness and acknowledging your own problems. But the animation is so bad, though. That's the thing. It's like, I like some bits that the script is going with, but don't tell me that they spent all their budget with the training sequences between him and Kojiro when they were kids. Because those bits were animated. This bit, it's okay. I think I think something cool is gonna happen because you have the thick line work again, like when he was sparring with Kojiro. I think this will be a perfect time for him to say that he wants to be a Bushi. Yep. Yes, he finally said it. I just love how Kojiro comes in randomly with a fucking motorcycle. Oh man, this is over the top. I gotta admit, the CGI rendering on that is a little bit off, though. Well, yeah, I mean, I've been seeing reason for our boy to have. Yeah, Spirit Chaser, there's no consistent damage because he just gets up easily. You don't even hear him huffing and puffing. And on top of that, Spirit Chaser, the animation's badly. The animation for the fight is badly animated. But who knows? Maybe they'll animate these next few sequences well, and the episode can redeem itself. Maybe. Again, the music's pretty damn fucking lit. I like the music. I gotta admit, he's really honest to shoot this fucking boss. Okay, I gotta admit, the music's good, but and the animation wasn't that bad there. But it's just the choreography was simple. Literally, the beast jumping into his fucking strike. Like, here's the thing: the action bit was animated well. It's just a lack of creativity in the direction, though, because it's like Whenever you have enemies charge in, that's more of an issue of the storyboarding stuff and the episode not being good than the animators. Oh, so they go with the cost-cutting measure of the black screen with flashing lights? Oh, so it's in the same school as Shaman King 2021. A shame that for a series that the release off of the opening hyped up its action, yet it couldn't deliver an action sequence. Yeah, the music is great, Spirit Chaser. I just wish the animation were better, though. The music's fucking good. The thing is, though, Spirit Chaser, I've seen better Saturday morning kid shows than this. That's the unfortunate thing. Hell, Tomica has better visuals than this. And Tomica was a toy commercial meant for kids. All right, if they can at the very least make the Keishan fight scene look good, this could actually redeem a bit. Well, at least it could redeem the episode a bit. And again, I do like the camaraderie between Kojiro and Musashi when they throw those slight little jabs and are figuratively busting each other's chops. But in saying that, the episode had more downsides than upsides. I didn't hate it, though. Oh, that explains the lack of animation quality. I'm already seeing a lot of Korean names there. And no, I'm not, just to those of you wondering, no, I'm not biased against them. But there's a lot of Korean names in the credits. That usually means that a lot of the animation was outsourced to a non-Japanese studio. Yeah, again, more. I think that's now a Chinese studio. Oh, JC. Well, that explains the quality. It's JC Staff. They suck at animating action for the most part. That explains the lack of quality. Well, now I know that it's JC Staff to expect jack shit from the action. Because I've seen a lot of their anime, and JC Staff usually sucks at action. I know because I've seen a lot of their anime like Milka Dreamy, Mika Dreamy Mix, Blue Reflection Ray, One Punch Man 2. With the exception of Eden Zero, for the most part, JC Staff has not done a good job of action animation for the last few seasons. It is fine, though. I think the guy singing it has a beautiful voice. Again, stuff like this, when you see both of them talking in the cheapest form, is cute because what this series does well is the dialogue between Kojiro and Musashi. I still have to finish Blue Reflection, right, Spirit Chaser, but that series looked like the visuals were so bad. My mind just gave up on it. My mind's like, I don't even want to finish this off. But yeah, that was also another JC Staff production. You know what else they did, Spirit Chaser? They also did the Duke of Death and the Maid, which I like that series, but the animation for that series was atrocious. JC Staff also did Kyo in the House. Again, I think that series is fine, but the visual quality in that series is pretty much Spirit Chaser, JC Staff, they suck. They suck at animation. They suck at balls. They can barely animate anything because it's JC Staff. JC Staff is like the Queen Bee of normal animation. You know how Queen Bee is like the worst hentai studio? JC Staff is one of like the worst Japanese animation studios when it comes to animating. And then you know what's sad too, Spirit Chaser? All the South Korean credits in the Chinese animator credits. I'm like, no. Why? Why does it have this much outsourcing? Like it's like Spirit Chaser. It's already the first episode, and they were lying. Yeah, Duke of Death was pleasant, but it wasn't because of JC Staff, though, Spirit Chaser. It was because the manga's good. JC Staff, they took a pretty looking manga and they made it look ugly as fuck. Because the Duke of the main manga, I haven't read it. I've read a few chapters. The manga's beautiful. The anime is ugly as fuck. Like, the anime is enjoyable in spite of JC Staff being terrible. It depends on the hentai you watch. Spirit Chaser, if you ever want me to recommend you great anime, just ask me which hentai to watch. I can recommend you the good shit, not the bad shit. I know the good. You know I know the good shit, Spirit Chaser. I've reacted to 400 hentai. I've reacted to 400 hentai. So if you want a really good hentai, ask me. I know the good shit. Not the vanilla shit. I know the good shit when it comes to hentai. Trust me on this. I've reacted to over 400 hentai. You can even check my playlist. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'll for sure finish off Blue Reflection Ray. But yeah, let me go on and to rate this episode, though, Spirit Chaser and everyone else. Now, if I had to rate the first episode of the series, I'll be honest with y'all. I'm going to rate this episode a 4.75 out of 10. And for those of you wondering, 5 is average, 10's abysmal, and 1's abysmal. So this series is just barely below average. And let me explain why it's bad. It wasn't just the visuals that killed the episode for me, though. It was the writing. Because you got to break it down. You've got these town folks that seem to have a lot of people that mind. Why the fuck has no one questioned why the fuck do trained miners never come back? It makes no sense. You got to break it down that way. Literally, the story writing is bad. And that's a problem because it's like, if already it's lacking logical consistency in its first episode, that's a big deal. Because that makes you wonder, when this series tries to tackle harder themes, is it just going to struggle even more? First episodes are usually when a series are supposed to be on their A game. So that's my issue with the episode from a script standpoint. And here's another issue with the episode, too. Yeah, they play too much Minecraft, Spirit Chaser. And here's another thing with the episode, too, that's an issue. Considering that in mining you have constant supervisors, and while I don't mind, I do work a job that has quite a lot of supervisors, there is no fucking way logically that Musashi should have been able to learn how to utilize the sword without anyone noticing. I call bullshit on that because I've worked at jobs before in different industries. So it's like, how the fuck did the supervisors not notice that Musashi was training how to utilize the blade? Because in mining, considering that it's done in broad daylight, it should be easier to supervise than normal modern day work. And in my modern day work that I work in, there's quite a lot of supervisors. They catch you if you drop a fucking pen. So here in this situation, it doesn't make sense how he was able to build up his sword skills. I think they should have wrote it for where maybe Musashi would practice his sword skills while maybe outside of the job, and that maybe he would practice his base strength using the pickaxe. But whoever wrote this episode didn't really take into consideration common sense at all. So that's why the episode is bad from the scripts. It ain't just the animation that's bad. It's the script and writing quality that's bad. The only positive in this episode, and I say that grasping at straws, is the characters. I liked Kojiro, actually. I liked how he was on Musashi's bullshit. He's like, no, dude, you gotta show me proof that you're actually serious. And when they saw proof, he helped out his boy Musashi. I liked bits like that where he doesn't just believe the words of his friends. He wants proof. And I like that. And to Musashi's credit, he was okay. He wasn't a bad protag. Yes, he is the typical protag you see in a lot of these hot-blooded series where it's like, I will keep my dream and I will fight and not give up. Yeah, you see that in a lot of other anime. But it worked. for the most part. So I like Musashi. I even like how Musashi and Kojiro like jab at each other too. Like that's the type of shit I like comedically. But here's the issue though. As much as I kind of enjoy the character dialogue, the fucking action sucked a balls. This series is an action series, right? Let me even check Crunchyroll, the company that got the they don't even have it. They don't even have tags on Crunchyroll. Let me check my anime list, the anime database. Let me see if action's and part of the drama. Before y'all like anime game, man, you're too rough on the animation quality. Let me check what the genres. Yup, it's action fantasy. You would think with an action episode, JC Staff would be like, oh man, why don't we just make the first episode look good because it's an action series? Nope, these lazy fucks couldn't even do that. And before y'all say, well, anime caveman, you just watch the anime for free. No, I don't. I watched this from Crunchyroll. I paid my fucking money to watch this first episode. So I have the right to bitch. And even though I didn't pay for this shit, I could still bitch. Because objectively speaking, the animation was atrocious. How the fuck? Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to think that it's cool action for the enemies to just run into the pickaxe of Musashi? That's fucking awful. And then black screens with flashing lights. What is this? The 2000s, the 90s? Shit. I remember motherfucking Tenchi Muyo had better action than this. And Tenchi Muyo had problems visually sometimes. That's how far back I go. Cream Lemon, a motherfucking hentai from the 80s, had better action than this. And if you think I'm bullshitting, watch Cream Lemon. Watch the sci-fi episode and the fantasy episode. Those shit all over this series. Remember, that's a hentai from the 80s. This is an anime from 2022, and it looks god-awful. So this series has no fucking excuses to look this awful. For fuck's sake, it's the first episode. You would think they'd try to do a good job. Nope. I guess it's JC's staff. They couldn't give a shit for quality control. I guess. Yeah, mining what the... No, the mining part doesn't piss me off. The mining part doesn't... That's not the thing that pisses me off, Spirit Chaser. It's just the lack of effort in the action sequences and the writing that pissed me off. I really have no issue with the main character utilizing a pickaxe because I haven't seen Soul Eater, but I've seen action sequences of Soul Eater. The main character there uses a pickaxe, but the fight sequences in Soul Eater look amazing. So I don't even think it's just the pickaxe. Like if animators are... the main character, I mean, I don't hate his look. Like, I have no issue with the character design. It's the animation quality and the writing where I have an issue with. But yeah, the character designs, they're not amazing. They're definitely not going to make me go, oh my gosh, these character designs are amazing. I'll remember them for years to come. But yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, you're right. It kind of does look from an emo boy band. But yeah, that's why the action, objectively speaking, sucked. Because it's like no creativity. Come on now. When I look at the action animation, it looks like one of those video games with bad AIs where the enemies just fucking run into your line of sight. It's that awful. I call Cloverworks overworks. They overwork the animators. Yeah, I'm reacting to Tokyo. But there should be no reason why the action is this bad, though. Like, doesn't JC staff have supervisors? I mean, to look at the storyboards? I mean, JC staff, you'll have supervisors, right? At work? Do you have any executive heads that are like in charge of quality control? I mean, I guess not, because you motherfuckers also do Tokyo. No, I mean, you also do Milk or Dreamy Mix, which also sucks. So I guess it's JC Staff. I should expect y'all to suck for almost every fucking anime you do. And before y'all say an anime came out, you're too harsh on JC Staff. No, I'm not. Watch their anime like I do. And their anime will slowly kill your soul. Because watching their anime slowly kills me on the inside. Yeah, it definitely is tragic, Spirit Chaser. It fucking is. Especially if you're a JC Staff animator. It must be fucking awful there, because just imagine working for like one of the worst studios and being shit on most anime you do. Like, no matter what, you're fucked if you're in JC Staff, because most anime you do have no budget. They have like almost no production time. They have some of the worst animators in the industry. It's like, shit, it must really suck to be JC Staff completely. The thing is, though, yes, as bad as I feel for the animators, I gotta fucking review the episode that's in front of me. I can't be like, oh yeah, I guess they tried. No, I gotta fucking rate the episode. So yeah, I can't be holding back punches when I react to a JC Staff anime. I gotta be fucking honest with what I saw on screen. And what I saw on screen wasn't pretty. It was fucking terrifying. Holy shit. But yeah. Yeah, I also heard about that too, Spirit Chaser, that I know. Here's the thing, Spirit Chaser. I heard for Cloverworks, they rushed to get episode 1 done, and they did a lot of animators. People, no, trust me, Spirit Chaser. People will care because I heard they struggled to finish episode 1. They just bid it on time. They're fucked when they get to the latter episode, Spirit Chaser. So trust me, when it gets to episode 3 and 4, I bet you that series will look like shit. So yeah, Spirit Chaser. Just because episode 1 looks great doesn't mean episodes 3, 4, 5, and 6 are going to look good, though. We got to expect the other episodes in that series to look like crap. You know me, Spirit Chaser. I just have no expectations. I expect nothing. That way, no, even if I expect something, I somehow still get disappointed. But anyways, yeah, that's what I thought about the animation quality. Shit. Writing was disappointing. The only positive was the optimism of Musashi. That's about the only thing positive I can say about this episode. I thought that Musashi had a pretty nice personality, but that ain't enough to make the episode good, though. Oh, hell no. But in saying that, though, I'll stick around. The thing is, Spirit Chaser, yeah, they're fucked. They're fucked. Honestly, I'm excited to see Cloverworks Trainwreck, though. I'm actually kind of curious to see how they're going to handle it. All their anime. Oh, yeah. I'd say the only positive, though, in this episode was it was the music and the voice acting. That's it. That's the only thing I liked. The music and the voice acting. But yeah, other than that, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I thought I was below average. I'll still react to episodes 2 and 3, though, because I'm a masochist. So, yeah. I'll still react to episode 2 and 3. I'll give this the good old-fashioned 3-episode rule because I'm a little bit crazy. I mean, shit. I went through the whole Tobicon Shadowverse series. I dropped those two. And I went and experienced every episode of the series without dropping it. So yeah, y'all. I'll definitely react to more episodes. But anyways, right before I go, though, let me just say, because I'll be reacting to Tokyo 24th Ward next, let me just say thank you very much to Spirit Chaser. Thank you very much for commenting on the live chat. And thank you, everyone else, for also watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe because I'll be reacting to Orient episode 2, which I hope episode 2 is better, but oh man, I highly doubt it's gonna look better though. I mean, shit, this is the first episode. You look at all the outsourced names. Oh man, I honestly expect nothing from it, but I'll still react to it though. Don't worry, I'll be there. I'll fucking be there. But anyways, again, thank y'all for watching my video. Thank you again, Spirit Chaser, and I'll see y'all in the next week. Or in a few minutes if you catch me from my Tokyo 24th Ward reaction. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all very much for watching my video and have a fantastic day, y'all. Bye-bye.